The 923 right now. Indiana has several confirmed coronavirus cases, so naturally, families are talking about it. A new post from Indianapolis Moms looks at what parents should know, what they should be thinking about as they try to talk to their kiddos about this. And in some cases, the kiddos have some thoughts as well that the parents should probably hear.
They do.
My good friend DeAndrea Bevan is here to talk a little bit about this. These conversations aren't simple. There's no template for getting it perfect. But what do you want folks to think about as they enter into this talk?
Well, just not to panic.
Yeah.
If you panic, then the kids panic too. So we don't want everyone to be all frazzled. You just want to sit and have a rational conversation about it. I mean, obviously, washing your hands shouldn't be anything new anyway, but make it fun. Say your ABCs. Like, just don't get all worked up about it. Works the kids up.
We talk about teachable moments. This is one of those. We may have been harping for years on wash your hands, but this is like a real concrete example and a good time to get the length of it under control again.
Absolutely. Yeah, I mean, you should wash your hands all the time anyway, but now it's like if they don't wash their hands, you don't want to be like, oh my gosh, go wash your hands. You just want to make it normal.
We've seen pictures of people truly freaking out about this, you know, buying way too much of odd things, and the kids pick up on that. This idea, this sense that this is something to fear. How do you address that?
I think that there's no reason for you to have 80 things of hand soap in your bathroom. People will wonder. So I think that the biggest thing to say is don't start just stockpiling things. Just, you know, be reasonable like you've been being. Again, just keeping that panic down in your house for your family.
As it's been pointed out, other people need that soap as well, or this isn't going to work.
Right.
You don't need their soap. They need their soap.
Right.
You need your
don't
soap.
need their Lysol wipes.
Kids watch too. I mean, whether it's watching on television, picking up things on their devices,
YouTube.
Even reading books, things like that. There are a lot of good resources out there.
There are. The library has good resources. PBS is doing like a whole kids special about how to explain it to your children. So, I mean, sit down, watch that with them. And just like my daughter told me the other day, she's like, Mommy, I don't want to catch a cold. I'm like, yeah, I don't want you to. So just explaining it to them in a reasonable fashion.
The other thing, too, is that we're all learning about this as it happens. I mean, just the initial diagnosis of this is still within just a few months ago. And so then the question, now what? Because it could change minute by minute.
It could. And so you need to be prepared to make adjustments. Schools are closing, and you really want to make sure that you're able to say, okay, let's look at this reasonably, let's adjust our lifestyle, because as things change, we're going to have to adjust.
Yeah. I'll say this, my daughter's 10. She comes home with school information she got from teachers and administrators that I'm learning from as well.
Yes.
So it may not even be the kind of conversation where it's like, sit down, I need to tell you something. It may be, you got anything I can, pick up out of this?
Right. And then a lot of times they're on, the internet, so they learn more than we learn. And so we just have to be informed.
Well, best of luck through all of this.
Thanks.
And we always appreciate your expertise. And again, it's Indianapolis Moms now.
It is.
Was Indy Moms Blog for a long time, but it's a full-service organization now, Drew.
Same voice.
Right. That's right. A lot of voices. It's great. It is 9:20.